Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Disco. I haven't played for a week. So I've been itching to play some fucking Disco. And here I am again. We talked to the bail driver, and now we need to go and investigate. We need to find the lady driver. So we need to talk to the racist dude. And otherwise, we need to... The plan was to eventually come to the harbor and talk to Revachol.
Orb text, quote, let's just sit down and talk this out, quote. Orb text, a foreign car, kept in good condition. Orb, Stas-Rajko.
A Stars Ryko, one of the finest Zhimsk-made motor carriages ever. An oldie, but a goldie.
Who drives these? That's cool, but I have policeman things to do left bracket discard thought dot right bracket. Who drives these?
No. We never do this shit.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever picked discourage thought.
No. That option might as well not be there.
Not many people outside of Grad, and Revachol West too, it appears.
Who is this?
Encyclopedia skill, not many people outside of Grad dash arrow. That's cool, but I have policeman, quote, take him, check this out, quote.
Stas-Rajko KK2. That's a classic model. Never thought I'd see another one repainted after what happened last time.
Quote, what happened last time, Kim, quote. Hold on, maybe I can impress him dash do star know what happened last time.
No, only that the motor carriage is typically baby blue, the colors of Sigismund the Great, an ancient Zhimsk ruler. His banners were famously zephyr and white, the colors of the Stars Ryko.
Quote, what happened last time? Quote, let me guess what happened last time. Kim, blue and white are the colors of Seams. Someone painted it, got a Seams mad, and boom dash murder happened, quote. Quote, what happened? Quote, let...
Yeah, sounds about right.
That's, well, yes, exactly it, more or less. Except it was a crowd of them. Tore him out of the vehicle and ran him over with his own tires.
Wow.
They said it was an honor killing, Hussar style. The Zhimsk community protested the trial, flying the colors. 5,000 came to protest.
Correction, 4,395. The fourth largest public protest of a criminal trial in Revachol.
I love how much random bullshit we just know. Our own name?
We don't know our name.
Yeah.
Probably don't know our age. Don't know where we live. But we know that 4,395 people exactly came to this random protest.
Quote, hate to correct you, Kim, but
The
only
important things.
Yeah.
Quote, who are the Seams community, quote.
People we are paid to protect. Let's leave it at that.
Quote, hate to correct you, Kim, but only for, quote, who are the Seams community, quote. Quote, what did they sentence the killers to, quote.
4 years for murder in Reunion. The perps were remorseful. Their sorry knocked 8 years off the sentence. That's the system.
You just say sorry and they're like, okay. Well,
Yeah, that's fine.
we'll knock down your sentence by 2/3. Cool. No problem. As long as you're sorry.
You know, it does. It changes everything.
Yeah.
The prisons in the greater Revachol Industrial Harbor are already full. Prisoners are expensive to maintain. The longer the sentence, the larger the cost.
Skill check, logic medium, success. Quote, hate to correct you, Kim.
I mean, I'd say, like, it should change something if you are remorseful, but, like, you can
Not
just...
that much.
Yeah, but you can just say, you know, there's no way to prove...
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm so sorry I murdered this person that I hated so much. I'm so sorry that I did that.
My bad, guys.
Quote, who are the Seams community, quote, what did they sentence, quote, Kim, could our hangman have been the driver of this car, quote.
Could it be another Stas-Rajko murder? Honestly, that just doesn't seem like the type of vehicle our dead guy would drive. So my initial guess is the two are not related.
Skill check, logic medium, success. Quote, who are the Seams, quote, Kim, could our hang, quote, interesting. Before we proceed, I've got a star opinion star on this paint dash job, quote.
Oh no. We seem to have a lot of opinions on random
Yes,
things.
detective.
Quote, I think it looks better brown and black, quote. Quote, they should have left it baby dash blue, quote.
You sure you're not Zhimsk?
Notification, gained experience dash plus 5 XP.
Yes, you're sure you're not. Or if you are, it's only in that Revacholian way. 4 to 5% maximum.
Alright.
Monument.
That was random.
Kim Kitsuragi.
Oh,
Monument.
I think our racist guy is around here somewhere.
Racist. Orb text. Quote, you don't even know what work means. Quote, orb text. Quote, orb announcements disabled.
Scab's still doing their thing.
Looking
Look,
for
they've got one
something?
job.
Quote, what was the star argument star all about? Quote,
They do have a job. Yeah.
quote, what are you hauling? Quote,
Or more accurately, they want a job.
quote, what was the star argument star
Yeah.
all about? Quote, quote, what are you hauling? Quote, you said something about the rights and quote, I know you've been giving me the run dash around. Fess up, where's the lady driver? Quote,
I don't know what you're talking about.
quote, first, you star new star Lane didn't do it. Quote, then why are you smirking? Quote, just tell me which one's a lorry. Quote, oh, all right then. Quote,
Ah, all right then.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay. Gotcha. Sorry for bothering you, sir.
My bad, man.
quote, first, you star new star Lane didn't do it. Quote,
He did something. He stole his employer's goods and another lorryman's job. You should be thankful for the tip.
quote, then why are you smirking? Quote,
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
quote, so who does dash star you star? Quote, so who does dash the lady driver? Quote, actually dash we do. Quote, just tell me who the goddamn lady driver is. Quote, actually dash.
No. He means La Puta Madre.
A legendary, and not in a good
Yeah, thank
way,
you.
crime boss from Jamrock controls what is probably the most powerful organized crime outfit in Revachol West.
Skill check, encyclopedia medium, success.
Yeah, him.
Cross your arms and nod. Quote, who's lark you to dash? Quote, what are you doing? Kim, let me handle it. Quote, cross your arms and nod.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
Okay,
The
Kim.
lieutenant adopts a rodentine quality. Be cool, sire. He's getting into this.
This
Okay,
reminds me,
drama
I
here.
do
Success.
need to give a point to drama. Just for
Always.
the fun of it.
Drama skill, the lieutenant adopts a rodentine quality. Be cool, sire, he's getting star into.
A what quality? I don't know what that word is.
I don't know.
Rodentine.
Quote, wait, a star we star dash. Quote, say nothing.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is.
He's surprisingly good at this. Not bad at all. Look at him lurching.
Skill check, drama medium, success.
It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guild.
I doubt that's even
Ah,
a real
yes.
thing.
You've
Even if
seen
it
that
is, I'd
corpse
have
in
to-
the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
That's what I say. I bet the mob are going to be
Yeah,
like,
they don't care.
My apologies.
Oh,
Do carry on, good sir.
Oh, the Lorryman and Carters Guild. Oh well, in that case, I apologize. I needn't have bothered. I am sorry. You know, the Lorryman and Carters Guilds, the real mob. They rule everything.
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod.
Good job, Kim.
Be careful. This man's still got some fight in him, by the looks of it. It won't be easy to break him.
Skill check, composure medium, success. Quote, what are you hauling? Quote, what was the star argument? Quote, you said something. Make him tell you what he knows. White check, half-light dash 4 level 9, 72% chance, skill level 3, +2 from Kim's Bluff Dot, +1 from Soyuz and Pink Cabin Dot, +1 from Micah Saddle Dot,
Nice.
quote, Silence, quote.
Oh,
Oh, wow, that's random.
So we're getting a bonus from our dice. That's cool.
Quote way done for now. Quote left bracket.
Okay. Is there
Skill
any
check. Composure medium. Success. Pippin Holland. Consumable.
item that we can...
Instant photo of tattoos. Lieutenant Kickstarter snap this photo.
We can drink, I guess, to up our half-life.
Damage ledger.
Yeah, valid.
Instant photo of tattoos. Lieutenant.
Oh.
Once
wait.
again, alcohol solves all problems.
Yeah. Oh, fuck me. I forgot. I forgot to open my alcohol.
Yeah, sadly I have none.
I was at the store earlier today, so I got some alcohol.
Okay, correction. I do have whiskey, but
Oh.
I would rather not. Like,
You-
I do like
you
whiskey.
should.
I'm kind of
You
tempted
should.
to just.
You should.
If we have ice
Do it.
downstairs,
Do it.
I would
Do
have
it.
a whiskey
Do
on
it.
the rocks,
Do it.
but I don't
Do
know
it.
if we do. I'll check between recordings. How about that? Because just drinking straight whiskey is very, very unpleasant. But with a bit of ice, that's nice.
White satin shirt. Bonuses.
Alright,
Plus
let's see
1
what we
conceptualization. Disco dash. Orange bomb hat. Bonuses. Plus 1 reaction speed. Minus 1 rhetoric. Dot. Signal dash blue naval coat. Bonuses. Plus 1 suggestion. Minus 1 half light. Dot.
Okay.
Yellow gardening gloves. Bonuses. Plus. Insane
don't
tank
want
top. Bonuses.
that.
Plus 1 drama. Dot. Where did you even?
No.
Yellow. Sick. Or disco. White. Fingerless gloves. Bonuses. Plus 1 electrochemistry. Empty slot.
Okay, no, we don't.
Tab tools.
Well, let's have a drink.
Pippin Holland. Consumable. 3 uses remaining. Effects. Chain. Alcohol quote. Commodore red quote. Consumable.
Yeah, we have drugs too.
Oh yeah, we got that from the pawn shop, dude.
Yes.
Pippin Holland. Right hand.
I was
right
thinking
hand.
for a second, I was like, what the fuck is
Pippin
that?
Holland. Alcohol quote. Notifications. Physic range. Notification. Damage morale dash minus 1.
All right.
We will fix that soon enough.
Yeah, conceptualization is gonna come in at some point.
Racist cabin.
Oh, fuck. No,
Jam dash door dash I ask. Racist.
not the captain. Oh, good. The
Looking
story's
for
here.
something?
Quote
We
you said
need.
something
I
about
need
lights and
more
credits.
healing items.
Make him tell you what he knows. White check. Half light dash formidable 9. 83% chance. Skill check.
Men like this only respect two things: strength and fear.
Notification. Check success. Left bracket half light dash formidable 30.
Time to turn up the volume.
Skill check. Physical instrument medium. Success. Quote show me a lorry right star fucking star now. The lady driver's lorry dash dash where ISIT. Quote.
Oh shit.
Fuck you, I told you. I'm not gonna.
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
Quote I'm gonna put you in a cell with a giant kipt. You're gonna be bleeding kiptic. You hear me? Quote.
Jesus.
Quote I'm gonna start
This
for the rest of my
game.
life. You understand? Quote. Quote I'm gonna put. Quote I've been to your fucking lorry. I know where it is. Quote left Aaron. Point to it right Aaron. Quote I'm gonna burn it down. You hear me? Quote.
Oh my
Quote what's your name?
god.
Fuckhead. I'm gonna go on police radio saying this guy told Marjorie to fuck off. Quote.
Okay, which one do we want?
Quote I've been to your fucking lorry. I know.
They're all gonna work, I think,
Quote I'm gonna put you in a cell with a giant kipt. You're gonna be.
since we passed the check.
That
So
one is the funniest.
the kipt, yeah, giant kipt.
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't even seen her for days.
Quote where star exactly star is her lorry. Quote.
Past the monument. Down there. The Green Temple. Now, leave me the fuck alone, okay?
Notification. Task updated. Dash the jam mystery.
A small temple by the monument. Green. Let's get into that lorry.
Quote what are you hauling? Quote.
All right.
Jam dash door dash I ask.
Let's quickly get some healing items because we are lacking
Health 4 of 4. Morale 3 of 4. Healing items
Significantly.
1 health 3 morale.
health-wise, particularly.
Knickknack shelf. Frit Clark. Glorious wall of alcohol.
It does.
Tempting.
It does call to me.
Time machine. Apothecary.
I mean, we're right here.
A small cabinet on the wall is
Quote
filled
2.
with
Left bracket
various
left bracket cost 250 right bracket quote I need brownie. Quote.
Yeah, let's get the
sprays,
plus
and
3 one.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Quote 2. Notification. Left bracket.
She sounds so
left bracket leave.
sincere.
You save 20 cents if you buy the 3. So like, if you buy in bulk, it, compounds. Not that much. One.
Health 4 of 4. Morale 3 of 4. Healing items 4 health 3 morale.
Cool.
Knickknack shelf. Frit Clark. Glorious wall of alcohol.
We are We have just spent our last use of
A
alcohol.
colourful display of cigarettes and alcohol.
Again, I'm
Well, you
obliged
got
to
a
inform
choice.
you that
Quote
both
details feed of this
alcohol
establishment,
and
quote.
cigarettes damage your health.
Wait, did we ask her this?
I don't think we did.
Huh? Speed. Like. Speed. Speed. No. Frick doesn't do that.
Of course not. Frit is an establishment that acts within the law. Is that all, detective?
Bah. What's the point if they don't even sell the good drugs?
Skill check. Electrochemistry medium. Success. Quote, please tell me more about these products. Quote. Quote, do you sell any? Quote, do you sell speed at this establishment? Left bracket cost. 5 o'clock right bracket quote. Give me Commodore red wine quote.
5.
Left bracket locked. 30.00 right bracket quote. Give me pale dash aged vodka quote.
I definitely want to buy the vodka. Eventually.
Left bracket cost. 3 o'clock right bracket quote. Give me potent pilsner beer quote.
Beer.
Left bracket cost. 2.90 right bracket quote. Give me Astra cigarettes quote. Left bracket leave dot right.
Cigarettes. Okay, I'm not gonna buy anything right now.
Kim Kitsuragi. In dash door dash outline.
Why would you buy... As far as I know, they all have the same mechanical effect. So, like, why would you buy the more expensive thing?
Style?
Outside of just roleplay.
Yeah, style points, I guess.
Everything. Kim Kitsuragi. Tommy Lahome. Racist 15 meters northeast. 3 of 94.
Oh.
Period to cycle. Comma to navigate. Tommy Lahome meters south. Right.
What do you think about this, Tommy, now that we know
In arrived at Tommy Lahome. Tommy Lahome.
where her lorry is? Does he have anything to say?
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam,
Quote, tell me
my
more about
man.
this. Quote, got any smokes on you? Quote, tell me more about this. Quote, what are you hauling anyway? Quote, left bracket check. Empathy dash. Quote, that's all for now.
Alright.
Everything. Tommy Kim Kit. Jams.
He's
Getting
got
6 meters away.
nothing.
Jams. Getting 6 meters. Monument. Mailbox brief. Monument. Running to monument. 13.8 meters away. Character will move automatically. 10
Oh
meters
yeah,
to
there's a
monument.
check over here, isn't there?
6 meters to monument.
There is a check over here, isn't there?
Arrived at monument.
What check?
Monument.
Or did we do that? I think we did that, actually. Never mind.
The monument one? Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did. We learned that the king was addicted to nose candy.
Bullite cabin.
Oh.
This screen found, A to Z, contemporaire, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
This must be the one he told us about. Unless he was lying.
Try to peek in the window. Try the door handle. Quote, how are we going to get this open? Kim. Quote, left bracket leave dot. Quote, try to peek in the window.
The glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out the shape of a seat and 2 steering levers. Posters cover the small windows in the back. You can't make out what's on them.
Skill check. Perception left parent. Try the door handle.
The door is locked. The handle looks shiny,
Shocker.
like it's recently replaced. There's no pick in this lock. The owner has put special care
Pry
into
bar?
it.
Hmm.
It's a recessed design.
Skill check. Interfacing medium. Success. Try to peek in the window. Try the door. Quote, how are we going to get this open?
Use the pry bar to smash the window. Open it from the inside.
Quote, really? Quote. Quote, good idea. Quote.
Thank you, Kim.
Quote, really?
This has been hard enough. No need to make it any harder.
Try the door. Smash the window in with the pry bar. White check. Physical instrument dash challenging 21. 2% chance. Quote, how are we going to get?
Use the
Ah.
pry bar
Quote,
to
quote,
smash
really?
the window. This has
Try
been
the door.
hard enough.
Check. Left
No, I
bracket.
don't
no
have
need.
the thing.
Beholden. Consumable. 3. Chain cutters. Empty slot. Flashlight. Smokes. Quote. Pry bar. Bonus. Bullite cabin.
This screen found,
Try the door.
A to
Smash the
Z,
window in with the pry bar. White check. Physical instrument dash challenging
is
11.
parked
58% chance.
in the shadow of the ruins. With a firm grip, you raise the pry bar. A glint of light catches on the
Sick.
tip. Call down the hammer of truth and justice. Release your secrets, lorry cabin.
Skill check. Physical. Say quote. Fuck the police. Quote and stuff. Then stuff. Smash it.
I'm not gonna say fuck the police. I am the police.
Smash it.
Yeah.
Say quote. Say quote. Welcome to Revachol. Window quote and smash it. Quote. I'm sorry. Quote. Left parent. Smash it. Apologetically right parent. Say. Smash it.
The window shatters, and droplets of glass fly everywhere, shattering over the
Droplets
lorry
of
floor
glass?
and pavement.
Apparently.
Subtle.
Yeah.
This was
Your
your
idea,
idea,
Kim.
Kim.
The
You don't
smell
get
of
to
cigarettes
bitch.
and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
Ooh, could we get the super pry bar, perhaps?
Maybe.
There's something odd about the passenger seat. The seating fabric has been pulled tight over the lower side of the seat where the toolbox should be.
Skill check. Perception left Aaron. Sight right Aaron. Medium. Success. Examine the radio.
That's it.
Admire the posters.
Drugs.
Examine the radio. Check the pedals. Peel off the cover on the passenger seat. Pull out the pull dash out toolbox. Left bracket close the door. Dot. Pull. Check. Admire the posters.
These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye, a centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat. There's definitely perfume in the air. It's spicy, with a hint of amberette, wafting through the bitter air of the cabin.
Skill check. Perception left Aaron. Small right Aaron. Medium. Success. Study the centerfold. Stop and wonder. What's the smell?
The remnants of a sweet juniper-scented perfume, probably Grenade No. 5.
Study the centerfold.
I love how we know the specific.
Oh my
perfume.
god.
This is Sherlock Holmes levels of bullshit.
Yes.
The actress is draped in a sheathed dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. Wait, doesn't she resemble someone you know? But you can't put your finger on whom exactly.
Skill check. Electrochemistry. Medium. Success.
This
Helpful.
is Tijon, a starlet from the dawn of cinematography, less known for her talent than her tragic, untimely death.
Skill check. Encyclopedia. Medium. Success. What happened to her?
She wasted away in a drug den called the Door to the River, not far from here, on Boogie Street, a mixture of cocaine and morphine. She was afraid of the world, and the camera, too.
Study
Then
the
you
centerfold.
picked a really bad job.
Enough of the posters.
The actresses and the rear actor
Examine
all
the radio.
smile you
Admire-
a warm goodbye.
Examine the radio.
A radio transmitter is attached. Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
Quote, what about the Speed Freaks FM? Is it one of the saved stations here? Quote. Quote, why would
But
anyone
like,
need so many
that's
radio
not
stations?
really
Quote,
that strange. If you drive a lot, like if that's your job, I get having a
I mean,
collection.
yeah, you want
maybe
a lot
not
of
100. That is like a lot.
I don't
but
know.
Still,
I don't know if I would save though. Like if I was driving, I would probably have a few favorite stations that I go, keep
Yeah,
going back and
true.
forth between.
quote, is there anything we can do with the radio? Quote. Quote, what else is here? Quote, left arrow. Quote,
Like
what?
there are over 100 stations just generally. FM stations. Like at least over here we have like, I don't know, maybe slightly over 100 here. Oh.
God, I don't know how many we
We have a lot. There's a lot of stations. But you wouldn't listen to them all.
No, that's on 78.9.
Single option. Raise your eyebrows.
Ah,
What? I happen to have committed the frequency to memory. I have no problem admitting that.
Yeah. Just happen
just
to.
happen to have.
Quote, what about the Speed?
He just got really good memory, okay?
Quote, why would anyone need so many radio stations? Quote.
For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example.
Oh,
This
these
is for
are not...
shortwave, UW and UKV.
Yeah, okay, these are like police radio style, two-way.
Yeah.
Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation, with quite a range too.
A 20-kilometer radius at least, perhaps extended by an attachable antenna that's not here right now.
Skill check. Interfacing medium. Success. Quote, what about the Speed Freaks? Quote, why would anyone... Quote, is there anything we can do with the radio? Quote.
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without a dial key.
Quote, what about the Speed Freaks? Quote, is there anything... Quote, what else is here? Quote, left.
The ghostly actresses and
Examine
the
the radio.
rusty
Check the pedals.
toolbox under the driver's seat and the oddly bulging seat cover. You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver.
No super pry bar.
But one odd
Shame.
detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle. Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Yeah.
Skill check. Logic easy. Success. Quote, looks like the driver has
But
glued a piece
it-
of sandpaper to the throttle to offer some extra grip. Quote, look around the cabin again. Quote, looks like
Wouldn't that be really uncomfortable?
Sandpaper? A novel
Well,
technique?
single option. Quote, the sandpaper would also rub off the pattern from the driver's right boot sole. Quote,
I mean, it would be uncomfortable if you, yeah, it would be uncomfortable if you had it, you know, touching your bare foot, I guess. But like, you wouldn't do that.
Yeah, true, true.
Yes?
quote, one of the footprints at the crime scene had an aberration dash one sole was smoother than the other. Quote,
Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
notification gained experience dash plus 5 XP. Quote, first the drug smuggling. Now this. How deep does this rabbit hole go? Quote, and she's also the one running the drug trade. What a handful. Quote, women dot quote left Aaron. Shake your head right Aaron. Quote, always up to something. Quote, first the drug smuggling. Now this. How deep does this rabbit hole go? Quote,
We've identified one of the footprints, but there are still 7 to go.
The movie stars are still smiling from the walls. But there's something strange about the passenger seat. The
Check it
radio
out. Feel off the cover
transmitter
on the passenger seat.
sits on the center
Yeah, speaking
console,
of.
and the pull-out toolbox lies hidden under the driver's seat. Voila! A stack of neatly folded papers has been stashed behind the seating fabric. You see 3 maps depicting a large metropolitan area. It's Revachol. Some of its routes and highways have been outlined with a pen.
Bonne prise.
fold open the topmost map. Return the papers under the seat. Fold open.
This large map displays the elevated motorway called 881. The intake leading to Martinez is marked with a blue X. There's another X on the off-ramp at a place called the Old South. Toll booths at the intakes are marked with a circle. It looks like there are scant few ways of getting onto the elevated motorway that runs over Jamrock, and this person knows them all. There, hundreds of thousands of motor carriages roar on the 881, high above the mass of brown and red roofs that is Jamrock. The commuters don't even look down. The world ceases to exist outside the windshield.
Skill check. Shivers easy. Success. Fold open the second map. Where does the road lead?
To Kuron, through the middle-income neighborhoods there, by the river, and then to Stella Maris and La Delta for work, while the men and women of Jamrock scuttle to their fates below the road.
Return the papers under the seat.
I fucking love Shivers, dude.
Fold open the second map.
It is sick.
This municipal map from the 30s displays a complex system of storm sewers underneath a sub-district called the Pox, old military hospital, right adjacent to the 41st precinct. Wind rips through the empty hallways of the once great military hospital, now just a ruin under an overgrown park. Beneath the hospital, great sewer tunnels hum and vibrate with life of their own.
Skill check. Shivers medium. Success. Look at the third map. What is
Once
that sound?
again.
Oh my god.
Look at the. What is that sound?
The rattle of motor carriages and lorries driving through long-forgotten tunnels, lit by gaslights.
Return the papers under the seat. Look at the third map.
The final map displays a labyrinth of service tunnels left over from the construction of Motorway 881. A few routes have been marked with a pen, where the tunnels and sewers surface near the eminent domain and a traffic island in central Jamrock by the lake. These service tunnels were probably used during the construction of the foundation beneath the motorway.
Skill check. Interfacing medium. Success.
No Shivers this time?
Looks like the smugglers have infiltrated the road network belonging to East Motor Tract.
Skill check. Logic medium. Success. Single option. Quote, the smugglers have infiltrated the motor tract. Quote,
So it would seem. The RCM patrols most of these auxiliary roads, though apparently not all of them.
quote, who do you think is behind this? Quote, where does the contraband end up? Quote, return the stack of papers under. Quote, where does the contraband?
Hard to say. This distribution network looks certainly large, yet still vague enough. It doesn't reveal much about the Besmerti behind it.
Quote, star Besmerti star. That sounds vaguely familiar. Quote, where does the contraband end? Quote, star.
The Besmerti is a Revacholian crime syndicate. They see themselves as the inheritors of the 14 Revacholian Indo tribes. but really they're just violent gangs vying for control on the west side of Revachol. With cool names like La Puta Madre and Aura Masta, it's a dark parody.
Quote, where does the contraband end up? Quote, star best Matista. Quote, who do you think is behind this? Quote,
It's definitely not the Union. They just do some logistics. This operation has spread everywhere in Jamrock. If it's that widespread, then Madre remains the most likely suspect. Here's bad news. There have been attempts at a serious investigation before, but they haven't ended well for those involved.
Especially bad news for cops who may have something in their past they don't even know is there.
skill check, half-light medium, success. Quote, where does the contraband end up? Quote,
See how just the voicing. See how aggressive Half-Life sounds.
Yeah.
quote, star best Matista. That sounds big. Quote, who do you think is behind this?
Always
Quote,
like on the edge of
Yeah.
anger.
Yep.
quote, who do you think is behind this? Quote, return the stack of papers.
Best not to disturb the scene. I'll have forensics go over the lorry and pick this up later.
The stack of maps
Examine.
looks
Check. Peel off the
just
cover.
like before, barely noticeable. The movie stars look silently by, and the pull-out toolbox has a rubber handle, worn from years of use.
Is this actually? No way, dude.
Well,
The like little descriptions
yeah, it's
here.
different, I'm pretty sure.
No, they are different, but like, it's pointing out the pull-out toolbox, which is the only thing that we haven't checked yet. Is that actually different? Like, if we were to check the pull-out toolbox first, and then
Maybe?
leave something, I need to investigate, because if they actually recorded like, 5 different possible things based on what you check and what you don't check,
Seems in character for this game.
that would be insane.
Pull out the pull dash out toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper.
Unfold the newspaper. Pushing the pull dash out toolbox. Unfold.
It's an issue of Peripherique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages.
Single option, pick up the note.
It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the ULAN frequency system. These formulas look oddly painful. Maybe it's the hangover, but they give you a headache.
Skill check, pain threshold medium, success.
That's just math.
Yeah, getting a lot of physique now with the with the
With
Alhur.
the alcohol.
The ULAN frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
Pushing the pull dash out toolbox. Unfold the newspaper.
Oh, that's it.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest.
Examine the radio.
The rest is,
Check, peel off,
as
pull out,
it
pull dash out
was,
tool. Left bracket close.
posters, a radio, dust on the windows.
Maybe they just have different ones based on which
You just
thing you
exited.
just said. Yeah.
You close the rusty old lorry door.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to Joyce?
Notification, task updated, dash the jam mystery. Kim has new dialogue available. Notification, autosave. Bull like cabin. Kim Kipsirigi.
Alright, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
Quote, seems like something police would do. What do you think of all this, Kim? Quote, I don't think there's anything to discuss. Quote, left bracket, leave dot, right bracket. Quote,
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation. I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net.
This means it's well funded. Technology like that, a major player must be financing it.
skill check, logic medium, success.
Yeah. Puta madre.
I'm not sure what the ULAN frequencies are all
Probably.
about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks.
Oh, maybe they're tapping into our network.
Or stop the RCM from tapping into their network. Could be like
Listening
encryption of some
in
kind.
to your calls between you and your station, a worrying prospect.
Skill check, half-light medium, success.
Oh, and the maps we found. They reveal the geographical extent of the operation. Looks like they've used abandoned tunnels and access roads to stay hidden. This is useful info.
Quote, how do you think this is connected to the Union? Quote, what about the movie posters? How do they factor into all this? Quote,
As elegant as they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade.
They could be.
Don't be fooled. Desire always plays a role.
skill check, electrochemistry,
Yes.
medium, success.
Yes, electrochemistry.
Quote, maybe the trader is some sort of sin file. Quote, a lot of women there, especially for a lady driver's cabin. Quote, maybe, could the film industry be involved? Quote,
Yes, you had movie posters.
That's a leap of logic.
Fits for our character.
quote, maybe the trader is some sort of...
Not really. We're the thinker archetype. We have good logic.
We do, but we do say some insane shit based on
We do.
very little evidence.
Yes, well,
Skill check, electrochemistry, medium, success. Quote, what about the movie posters? How do you think this is connected to the Union? Quote,
we didn't find anything conclusive linking them to the smuggling operation. But somehow, I doubt that Evrard Claire would be oblivious to something like this happening right under his nose.
Oh, he definitely knows.
My suggestion is, we use it against the Union in any way we can, to our own ends. It's a slippery hill, but we just might be able to pin them down, indirectly, down the road.
In short, this is a future angle. Possibly a good one.
skill check,
Hey,
electrochemistry, medium,
it's
success.
kind
Quote,
of
what about the
nice
movie
we
posters?
did this before we
Yeah,
went
right?
to interview him.
Quote, how do you think this is connected to the Union? Quote, will the RCM open an investigation into this? Quote,
We should return to the murder case. See what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it.
quote, what are you
There
thinking?
are
Quote,
more than enough grounds to start an official investigation. Sometime later, when we're
Grounds.
done here. We do not want to get caught in that.
quote, what do you think?
The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madre grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome. All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either.
Quote, how do you think this is... Quote, will the RCM... Quote, okay, dash debrief over. Quote,
Debrief over. After you.
Tuesday, 7:23 p.m. 14 Relon 7 cents. Level 16, 1630 experience.
Oh wow, it's got late. We do need to send the body for processing as well.
Yes, but we can do that when we're done, like at the end of the day.
Yeah, how
'cause
late can you go for that, I wonder? Or does it matter?
I don't.
Kim
I
Kitchener's
mean, it shouldn't matter.
Monument.
Surely.
Okay.
Kim says, when you send the body, he'll be gone for the rest of the day, but that could just be like send him in the evening and then. Oh yeah. Do you have anything new now? We smashed the window. He probably saw that.
I saw you poking around in Lady Driver's lorry. She in trouble?
Quote, no trouble. She's going to be fine. Quote, there's going to be an investigation. Quote, sorry, man, I can't disclose the facts of an official investigation to you. Quote, no trouble. She's going to be fine. Quote,
Oh man, that's like a load off my mind. All that stress was messing up my rhymes.
He chooses to believe what's best for her.
skill check, drama medium, success.
Thanks, Drama.
Quote, all right. I had another question actually. Quote, all right. Quote, what's the plan with those rhymes anyway? Quote,
Oh, you know. Tommy Leham's gonna be a musician. Sprechgesang, but with beats. I've got a lot of free time on the road to hone my
He's gonna
craft.
be a rapper.
Ah. Just what we
The
need.
correct grammar is Tommy Lahom.
skill check, rhetoric medium, success. Quote, why Tommy? Quote, what's the plan with those rhymes anyway? Quote, why Tommy Lahom? Quote,
Tommy Lam was taken. My real name's Jerry Lafitte. Tommy's way better.
quote, what's the plan with those rhymes anyway? Quote, Tommy
Okay,
Lahom.
guys,
Quote, Tommy Lahom was
use
taken.
the
Quote, drugs in a
new
box.
name.
Dash 2 mana. Quote, my real name is Jerry Lafitte. Dash Tommy's way better. Quote, why Tommy Lahom? Quote, all right. I had another question actually. Quote,
The man
quote,
taps
Tommy,
his
quote, what are you
fingers
calling anyway? Left, right, check, empathy, dash 4
against
Interface,
his
getting with
arm.
your best verse. White check,
Oh.
conceptualization, dash 4 middle 11, 83% chance, skill level 6, +1 from understood history tricks, +1 from arties everywhere.
Oh yes.
Quote, Dame
Come on.
Wait, there's something here, stored away in some dusty corner. It starts like,
notification, check success. Quote, Damer's temperature is always 0. It is ice in the veins. Its camera is the next dash ray. Quote,
Damn. All right.
Whoa. What else?
Quote, it is a chalice held out to you in silent communion, quote.
Silent communion. That's good.
Fucking single option thing. Why is it not working now?
Quote, where gasping you partake of a shifting identity, never your own, quote.
Thank God for the graph key.
Dang. That's some great shit. You came up with that yourself.
Quote, I think, quote, I don't really know, quote. Quote, I think that may be an actual poet, and I've learned it by heart, quote. Quote, I'm just a vessel for the muse, quote. Quote, I think the words are mine, yes, quote. Quote, I'm just a vessel for the muse, quote.
Right. But really, no bullshit. That's great stuff. I sort of want to know if it's yours.
Quote, I don't really know, quote. Quote, I think the words are mine, yes, quote.
Yes, absolutely.
Fucking A. Seems I got you all wrong. Cops aren't much known for their artistic sensibilities these days.
Yes, you see, I'm an art cop.
We have an actual art degree.
We do have an actual art degree.
It's good to meet a fellow poet. Someone with an appreciation for real text. The others here, so you don't really get it.
Quote, it makes it all easier to bear if the words are star pretty star, quote. Quote, hey, man, cops are human too, quote. Quote, it makes it all easier to bear if the words are star pretty star, quote.
I get you. When they really click, it makes the world seem manageable. Good to be on the same page.
Notification, gained experience dash plus 5 XP.
You found some common ground with this man. Even impressed him. The next time you look in the mirror, though, remember those words.
Oh,
Skill check, inland empire easy, success. Quote, tell me more about this, stop.
is that a hint?
Quote, what, left bracket check. Quote, that's all for now.
It
Right, quote,
might
left bracket
be.
lead dot.
Oh, I'm surprised I didn't get a bonus to the check.
Bonus to the check for stopping the expression, I guess.
Yeah, possibly.
Unless there's another mirror check that we don't know about.
Kinema, Kim Kipsiriji, Tommy Wong.
Okay. Is there anything we need to do with the Kanema while we're here?
Kim
I don't
Kipsiriji.
think there is.
I don't think so, no. We did it all at the start of the day. It was just reporting on the armor. We'll have something to do with it again tomorrow, but for now...
Yeah, tomorrow we need to call back.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, that has been it for this one. We have
Track down your gun dash acquire
finished our investigation into the drug
Find
trade.
number on the victims. Interview the add even more.
For now, we're gonna leave it to
Find speed and sniff it dash. Find Morel.
the narcotics department.
Interview. Run
We
a
did
number on
not find speed and
We did
sniff it,
not find speed and
unfortunately.
sniff it. We still need to do that. Unfortunately, they don't
We also
sell it.
never spoke to the union worker guys.
Who?
You know the guys in the pub?
Oh, them.
We forgot
Yeah,
about
we
those
do.
dudes.
We do need to do that.
Find the armored guards dash acquired one.
I don't know. Maybe it's better to go talk to the boss first, because then we can be like, "Yo, we talked to your boss." So like,
The jam mystery dash acquired Monday at 18:57 left Aaron. 4 subtasks, 3 completed.
We
right
know
time.
your
Description,
boss,
Someone
you
using
know.
terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients of drugs into Revachol. Joyce said there are 3 drivers at the intersection. Talk to them. One of them star must know something about the drug trade. Active subtask. Report back to Joyce.
okay, so just report back to Joyce, and that's done. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, next time we will probably go to the harbor and talk to
Are
Everett.
you going to report to Joyce first or Everard first?
If we go to Joyce, we're gonna spend 2 hours again with Joyce. I feel
Valid.
like
Yeah, we can do that tomorrow.
we could just go back to Joyce later. I did find out
Sure.
that timing-wise, the game time stops at 2 a.m. Like, if you come to 2 a.m., the time just stops, and you can just do shit. Like read books or case files or whatever. And also some
Yeah.
characters are available all the time. For example, Joyce.
Okay, so we could go to Joyce.
So we
at,
can
like-
always go to Joyce.
Yeah, we won't have Kim, but that's not too bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. For that conversation, it would be nice to have Kim, but we'll see.
We'll see, yeah. It's a possibility. Maybe we'll talk to Joyce tomorrow, or maybe when we'll have time before we go to bed. Who knows? But it's a possibility.
Yeah, because the Everard thing is also going to be probably a 2-hour.
Yeah, that might take a while also. These main sort of character conversations, they do take a while. Even side character conversations, they also take a while in this game. So yeah, we'll see you again in the next episode, where we will probably go talk to Everard.